just can't play right now. I just can't play right now. I kind of just want to finish this. Why am I getting one shot? Am I getting one shot? Oh, that's why. I wonder. Yeah, let's just put it back on default for now. There's better places to farm. How you doing? What is going on? I just can't play this right now. I just can't play this right now. I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm getting one shot somehow. I hate these ones where you gotta fight the hyper-armored officers over and over. Don't like fighting him because he doesn't stagger. I'm just playing really bad right now. I just want to get back to the menu. Let's turn it off now. Keep the max drop rate on. Oh, no wonder it was Heroes Assemble. That explains it. Heroes Assemble ones can really screw you over sometimes. That one wasn't that bad. I'm just like not warmed up, I guess. I'm playing really bad. This mode would be so much more fun if it didn't have to load so much. If you could just go in one instance and just go through multiple levels of it, would be so much better. You really need to optimize the loads in this game. Probably like half my playtime of this is loads. I don't know why they can't make their games load faster. It's like the Neo 2 on PS5 loads like instantly. And then this game and Stranger in Paradise for some reason just like take forever. It's really strange. It's like, why doesn't the game load like the one that came out before? It's 3 years ago. Almost 4 years ago now. Why is this load worse? Doesn't look that much better. I mean, the game looks a little bit better than Neo 2, but I don't really care about that. I want to actually be playing the game most of my playtime and not waiting for it to load. Hello, thank you. Fucking tiger. It stays out even if you one-shot him. Very annoying. He does it like frame 1. It's not a bad Heroes Assemble though. Don't have to fight Taishi C. That's all that matters. Hello. How you doing? Go ahead and finish up the DLC. So gotta unlock the stratagems and then the what's it called? Stratagems and then the two whips. So I'm just gonna skip the cutscenes, watch them later. Yeah, I just want to get this done tonight. It's kind of suboptimal to not really do it. Alright. I hear the last boss is like really hard, even on like a maxed out character. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna go ahead and run to the end. Doing this on the easiest difficulty, so nothing's going to be anywhere remotely rewarding. Just want to get this stuff in the drop pool. Check out the new enemies. There's like 3 new bosses, I think. Guan Yu, Guan Ping, Lady Mi, or whatever her name is, and then Yuan Shu is the final boss, which is really funny coming from Dynasty Warriors because he's always a jobber generic officer in the actual games. And in this, he's like coked out final boss. Role reversal. It's like the equivalent of Vegeta being the final boss. Like a Dragon Ball game. Yuan Shu is like, he's never even been a playable character. He's always a generic. But in this game, he's final boss. Guess they're trying to like distance themselves from Dynasty Warriors tropes, I guess. Yeah, not exactly the first pick for a Three Kingdoms fan. Or like a final boss in a game like this. I hate mazes, man. Just make it a straight line. Just want the stuff unlocked. Where do I go? Have you guys seen that new Prince of Persia game? That game actually looks really legit. I'm surprised how excited I am for that game. The Prince of Persia, I don't remember what it's called. It's like a Metroidvania. But like the melee combat actually looks surprisingly competent for a Western-made game. I'm actually, I think the demo for that comes out soon. I actually am interested in buying that game. I'm not excited to have to go make a Uplay account, but that game looks surprisingly competent. Don't expect Western-made games to have good combat, but it actually looks surprisingly good. Metroidvanias haven't really been that great lately. Everybody's been waiting for Silksong, which is, vaporware. I don't get why indie developers are just doing the same thing that AAA devs do and just announce something like 4 years before it's going to come out. And like, don't you have like the power to not do that? People hate that shit. Should have announced Silksong like 6 months from now. There's actually a chance of it coming out. Not like 3 years ago. Remember that game we announced like 4 years ago? Yeah, it's still not out. Something's gotta be done about how they announce video games now. Like, dude, stop announcing stuff when it's, you just, like, walked out of the meeting to, you just walked out of the meeting to get the game greenlit by the investors. I'm like, alright, I don't want to hear about the game right now. I want to hear about it when it's actually, like, 75 to 80% complete. And I can actually plan around playing it sometime in this lifespan. It's getting tiresome. I think people have a right to be upset with how they handle stuff now. It used to be indie games didn't do that, but now they totally are. They're doing the same thing that AAA developers do. Okay, we're going to announce this with no gameplay, just a logo. Tell you it's coming out in 2025. I'm like, cool. You didn't need to tell me now, because it's not gonna have any space in my mind. Especially when there's no gameplay. There's no gameplay, I'm even less inclined to care. They don't even give you anything to speculate on anymore. At least Silksong did. They did show gameplay for that. I'll give them that. Just kind of begs the question of maybe they just have some kind of perfectionist thing with their game, which I can understand. There's been a lot of indie games that have gotten sequels and they have like a fraction of the popularity and income, so I get it. I get why they do it, but I don't know. I kind of like playing smaller games like this because they don't do that. So, it turns me off when they still do it anyway. I mean, this game was rumored for a very long time. Good year or two. I don't know if it was leaks or, like, insider information or what, but this game was heavily implied to exist for a very long time, but as far as I'm concerned, the official announcement to release was actually not that long. I don't really consider leaks to be part of the marketing, obviously, because it's somebody who has inside information and puts it out when they're not supposed to. That doesn't count. It counts when they do it themselves, like, hey, we've written like one line of code and we're going to tell you about the game now, even though we don't have anything to show and won't for a long time. It's like, even if you're interested in it, there's not going to be like a steady stream of information coming out to make it feel like it's something you really need to go pre-order. Yeah, Relink looks pretty solid. I'll probably play that game. Isn't that next month, actually? It's not 2 months away, it's like a month away, isn't it? It's actually relatively soon. I gotta start planning for when I'm gonna start pre-ordering that game. Pretty sure that game comes out next month. It's like the same time as it's February 1st? I thought it was January. Well, it's like 2 weeks apart from Persona Remake and Yakuza 8, so a lot of people are pretty upset about that, because that's a lot of JRPG in like less than a month, and I feel like a lot of people want to play all three, and there's just like not enough time. Even if you're unemployed, that's a lot of time. I personally don't care about Infinite Wealth or Persona, as they're turn-based. No, I'm not going to be playing those games. Tekken 8 depends on that Musou mode that got leaked, because I've never been any good at Tekken. I don't know if I want to cough up $70 to learn how to play Tekken. I don't have any fundamentals to coast off. Like when I play a 2D fighter, I can generally pick it up pretty fast, just because I've been playing them for like 30 years, but 3D fighters, I'm kind of helpless. So yeah, that onslaught of games isn't going to be too bad for me. I'll play Relink, I'll play, I might play Undernight. I just feel like Undernight is going to become a Discord fighter really fast, so I'm not sure if I want to give that game my time, honestly. I feel bad saying that, because they finally added rollback, but I don't know, no crossplay, and then releasing during a time when there's just so many games, and like, I don't know, I feel like that game's just going to get sent out to die. It's going to be another DNF Duel, where it's like, it's a good game, but there's so much other stuff coming out that I don't think people are going to put it in like their top priority list. I'm sure they've got investors and shit telling them to release it now. Like, yeah, if you put that game out in March, there probably would be more people caring about it. Especially when there's like this steady stream of JRPGs coming out that like a lot of people actually do want to play all three. There's people that want to do Yakuza, they want to do Rebirth, they want to do the Persona remake. Like that's a good like probably 150 hours of JRPGs tops, like 2 months from each other. That's insane burnout. I'm sure they like all decided on the release dates, you know, ages ago, but definitely unfortunate. I don't think every game is gonna make it out of that onslaught alive. I was pretty burnt out doing 2 Star Ocean games in a row, and those are like heavily gameplay focused, low budget, not a lot of padding. I did watch the cutscenes for both of them, but it's still like a good 70 hours for both of those games. I can't imagine doing three games like that in a month. Especially like Infinite Wealth and Persona. That's even worse, because those are like really heavy content games. I don't even really understand why Persona 3 needs a remake. It doesn't seem like anything is really changing. It just looks nicer. Like, Mario RPG remake I can understand, because you haven't been able to legally buy that game for ages. I get that. I get that one. But Persona 3, you know, they have portable on all the platforms now. Like, I don't get why it needs a remake. It seems kind of frivolous to me. It's not even because it's turn-based, it's just it doesn't seem like anything really interesting has changed. I don't know, a lot of people don't like that the voice actors are recast as well. Mario RPG Remake and Star Ocean 2 Remake are like really good because they don't fuck with the plot or anything. They're like one-to-one remakes. They're one-to-one remakes to a fault. it's like the exact same game, just it looks better and runs better. I feel like Mario RPG. I know the speedrun for Mario RPG, the original and the remake, is like it's like a 20-minute difference. It like really is the exact same game, just touched up, which is a good thing. They did change the battle system quite a bit from what I saw. They added like some more depth of the mechanics and everything, but the speedrun is like almost identical. I think it's good that they're starting to learn that they don't have to put like $200 million into those remakes. Just make a one-to-one remake of like a almost 30-year-old game and just fix a lot of the jank, polish it up a little bit, make it look better, reduce the padding, and like people are actually buying it. I don't know how Mario RPG has done, but I know Star Ocean, I think, exceeded their expectations. That game can't have possibly cost that much money to make, because they're even using the same sprites. They're using the same sprites from the PS1 game. I think most of the budget for that game was probably hiring the voice actors to come back for the Japanese dub, and then the environments in that game actually look really nice. So I imagine that probably took a bit of money, but I don't know, it's just cool to see. Not everything needs to be to the extent of FF7 Remake, you know, completely redone. Quadruple A budget, motion capture cutscenes and all that. What's up, Abby? Hello. Same thing with the Trials of Mana remake. Like that game is better than the original because old school Secret of Mana has horrible combat. Like the worst. You think Dark Souls stamina is bad? You gotta play old school Secret of Mana. Nevermore, all those games. Stamina system is terrible. And they like remove that. So like, yeah, I'd rather play the remake of that than the original. They didn't have to make it look nice either. This game is really colorful. But, like, they fixed the main problem, which was the horrible stamina system where you have to wait like 3 seconds between every attack, to the point where the game might as well just be turn-based. Like, I don't know, man. That's not really real-time action combat to me. You gotta wait 3 seconds. Turn-based game is faster than that. I never understood the appeal of those games. Even as a kid, I was like 6 or 7 when Secret of Mana came out. I hated that game. I remember renting it. I'm like, this sucks. Why do I have to wait so long to attack? Yeah, good question. They made 3 games like that. I think the Tales remakes kind of proved that as well, because they did a couple Tales remakes, and like none of them were super big budget, like the FF7 remake. They're like, we're just gonna take the same game and touch it up a little bit. Like, okay, the graphics are better, and there's no random encounters, and the dungeons aren't complete garbage. There's no more load times. And people that played those games will tell you they're pretty good remakes. They're some of the better JRPG remakes we've ever gotten.
あなたたちに命を劉備殿に心を救われました。そして剣を交えあなたの決意と武勇を感じ取りました。我らが共にあれば勝機はあります。さあ参りましょう。これは周囲の容器が奥へ流れ込んでこのまま進め丸腰で七へと赴くようなもの。容器の流れを断つ手立てを探さねば。
I just don't know where they can really go with Star Ocean. I don't know like what it is that they can do. 'Cause there's like two problems. Problem is Tri-Ace is like basically on their deathbed. And then like if they want to do more of the low budget but like still good quality remakes, there's no easy way to do that either, because the best that they could do is like Star Ocean Blue Sphere. They can't do 3 because it's 3D. I don't know of a way that you could remake that game on the cheap, even though it's 20 years old. It'd still be a pretty big undertaking. And there's the fact that people hate the plot twist as well. Like, do you do a one-to-one remake when people actively hate the plot and it's not like FF7 or Tales of Destiny, where people like grew up with those games and they like really resonate with the plot and characters. Star Ocean 3 does not have that going for it at all. I don't think anyone really fondly remembers the story, even if the plot twist didn't happen. It'll be interesting to see what they do. They're probably trying to do more Star Ocean stuff because that game had to have made a profit. They didn't even make new sprites. They used the same sprites and gave them like a couple extra frames of animation, which still looks really good, but I think that would be like the main thing that would cost a lot of money for a game like that, is completely redoing all the pixel art. They kind of skipped that step. I just wonder what would happen if they did, like, just kind of hand-wave the plot twist away. I don't think it would get anywhere near the negative reaction, or the divisive reaction that the FF7 remake has gotten with, you know, it's not a one-to-one remake, it's kind of like some weird sequel, alternate universe thing that not everyone is, like, super enthused about. Actually, a lot of people don't like Star Ocean 2's story either. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It ain't great. And the fact that the game is so old doesn't help things either. It's a product of its time. And I thought it was pretty cool that they're just like, yeah, we're not going to change that at all. Like, we're going to leave it the same way it was. Which I think absolved them of a lot of criticism, because that's what people don't like about these RPG remakes, is they change stuff. Or they don't include crucial parts. I know, Persona 3 Remake does not include the expansion at all. Which is kind of weird. It's like RE4 Remake all over again. It's like, well, you didn't include the separate mode. You didn't put that in there, so it's like it's half of a remake. Or it's more like 80%. Ada's campaign is like not too long, but pretty whack that they didn't launch with that. Zetsubo!
どうかお控えを。
I'm not gonna cheat. I only cheat if I've beaten the boss once legit. But yeah, a lot of people are complaining about this boss. It's yet another annoying boss that spams projectiles and then runs away constantly. They've really been obsessed with that kind of design. Pretty much all the DLC bosses are like this. It's like random difficulty spikes. I don't know, the best bosses in this game are the humans, pretty much. Even the ones with hyper armor are okay. I can't just make another guy with a sword. It's gotta be a coward mage that spams projectiles. It's their idea of fun. There's so many bosses like that in this game. It's not fun when they just shoot constantly and then run away and then repeat. He's got another form after this too, by the way. This one form's not enough. Fucker, stop changing the timing. like 400 levels above this, and he still just kills me so quick.
さて参りましょう。
Yeah, fuck you, you're useless. Why can't they make the allies useful? Because only game they do anything in is from these guys is Stranger in Paradise. You could actually give them gear. They could at least support you. They still didn't do much damage, but they didn't die instantly. Felt like they had a purpose to be there besides just take like one hit before they die. Kokomadeka.
身の程知らず人間どもめのぼせおっている真を恐れよ妖魔が皇帝になるぞそのまま朽ち果てよ恥ずかしいもはや五体を裂くだけでは済まさぬぞ
Oh no, Stranger in Paradise was like had a lot of stuff that was better than this game. But then like this game is a step back in a lot of ways, even outside of the gameplay. I think less people would be begging for help if the AI actually did something. Alright, that should unlock the stratagems, I think. I'm going to assume they're unlocked. Gotta sit through this long-ass load screen. I'd rather just have a menu for the town at this point.
あなたとの
Takes so
絆
long
の
to
力
load.
でその恩返しと言っては何です
Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. I like how they tell you right here, oh, by the way, we gave you more stat sticks, but you can't change anything on it, so you could play this game for a year straight and never get the one you want. They're just rubbing it in. Like, oh, just go use Cheat Engine. Yeah, that's the most sensible solution to that. Why do they keep going backwards? It's like, oh, by the way, it doesn't work with the blacksmith, so you just have to keep getting drops until you get a good roll, which could take minutes or months or years. Who's going to be playing this game by next year? They're supposed to reduce the RNG, not make it worse. Add more of it. I don't understand what the hell they're doing. Some people are like, oh, is it, maybe there's a way to do it later on, copium. Like, nope, there's not. They want you to have rates worse than a gacha, because a gacha, at least, if you save up enough or spend enough money, you're guaranteed to get what you want. This is worse than a gacha. People are always like, oh, gachas are the worst in terms of drop rates. I'm like, well, not really. There is at least a system in place where if you save up enough currency or swipe your card, you can get exactly what you want. The systems that they have in these games are the complete opposite. By the time you get what you're looking for, the game could already be done with it. Like, cool. Thanks for giving this to me after I played the game for 400 hours.
氷殿は呪術において名高い男。聖地へかつての平穏も彼の力があったはずだ。彼が先に兵士の元の姿を取り戻せる。
I feel like anyone who says gachas have the worst drop rates
この辺りに何かありそう
have not played Team Ninja action RPGs. The amount of time it takes to get a perfect accessory in this game, you could easily farm up
急所は抑え
enough currency to
口ほどにもなる
pity an S rank character in any gacha. Like, just get it guaranteed. It might take a long time, but at least there's like a guarantee that you will get it. This game is kind of no, just keep playing forever. I'm not gonna give you any systems to like mitigate it. Okay, do this challenge that's really hard that we actually give you a way to get what you want, or at least increase the chances so that you'll see it sometime in your lifespan, but I don't know, man. It's like they think the game is a service game, and it's not. It's predominantly single player. People are going to play it and move on. There'll be hardcore people left, but average person's gonna move on. You might as well just make it so have some control over it. All that's gonna do is just make people leave quicker.
Gentoku様、この先が死体置きだよ。経典もおそらくそこに。しぶとい。
そなたが一枚上手だったようだな。
おお、これが演術。
劉氷とこの我ら劉備軍
なんならば慶州最強。
Where do I get the other whip? That's the only thing I want.
「あなたの強さは見飽きた。私が見たいのはあなたの弱さ。可愛い泣き顔見せてごらん。」待って、もう無理。お願いだから。
long is this level? Why is this taking so long? They even give you a checkpoint doing this? Better be a good reward for doing this. So it's like triple the length of a 1,000-mile journey level. Just going through every single boss. I just want to get this done quick. This needs to end already. Come on, end. How many more? Jeez. Look at all that loot. What do you even get for doing that? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, cool. I just want the whips.
序書昔日の一戦とは違います剣の錆とならぬようお気をつけよう鮮やかに動く形勢は移ろうもの気を離しませんここより活路を切り開く参りましたその力計り知れません
No, there's still hope for you in Dynasty Warriors.
やはり劉備殿
You busted in that game. Wolong ain't it for you, man. You gotta move to Dynasty Warriors. Got a new loot cave here, huh? Nice.
Omae やっぱりパキッと白黒つけねえとモヤモヤしねえかこのままじゃどっちが本当に強いか分かんねえままだろガチの全力で今から真剣勝負といこうやこの俺をここまで追い込むとは本気の俺をも上回るとはこの強さ半端ねえな本当に
あんたとは一度差しでやりたかったんだ。気をつけな。今日の俺は絶好調だ。気合入ったぜ。こっからが本番だ。見ての通りあんたの勝ちだ。そう鍛えててな。
村人へのせめてもの弔いをはびこる妖魔を想像しよう。強そうな連中が来やがった。ここは逃げるが勝ちよ。廃屋を荒らすずっとか。不埒な輩め、成敗してくれ。なかなかの手だれと見た。逃げ足の速いやつだ。ああ、もう逃げる道がねえ。やるしかねえか。盗人よ、覚悟せ。こっちとらとっくに命捨てる覚悟はできてんぞ。どっからでも来やがれ。あんたら、それがしは竜。待て待て待て待て、俺は宗祖。重ねた罪を。これがどうやら宗祖よ。 前例で参る。市場はお忘れ願う。前例で参る。市場はお忘れ願う。そうでなければ相手にとって不足なし。
How did he not get stunned that entire time? Nice hyper armor. He had nothing left in his spirit bar. Just like ignored it somehow. I'm playing careless because I'm on the easiest difficulty, but still, I don't understand how he survived that. He's done now. Good boss fight. Put more effort into fighting him when I'm on a harder difficulty. Playing with one brain cell equipped right now. Just trying to unlock stuff. Alright, there we go. DLC 3 complete. Alright, now I need to equip the rest of my brain cells, because this is actually hard content now. And generally in these games, you don't want to bother doing the DLC on the hardest difficulties because it takes longer. The only thing you really want is the unlocks. You're gonna fight everything in here again anyway, it'll be much harder. No reason to get yourself all upset. You're gonna have to fight them in here another 8,000 times, so you might as well just clear in the easiest difficulty, get everything unlocked. If you want an honest, real fight with them, there's infinite possibilities for that here. That's how I always play Team Ninja RPGs. Doesn't matter if you one-shot them, or just kill them by pushing buttons, because you're going to have to fight them in here. And that's not going to fly. You're going to have to learn how to fight them whether you like it or not. Might as well just get everything unlocked quick. All that stuff should be unlocked in here now, so be plenty more fair fights with them. Let's see what I got here. Oh, that one's pretty good. What else we got here? Ooh! Oh, that's a major upgrade. That's a major upgrade. Stat sticks look pretty bad. It basically means I only need like 3 more pieces. 3 more pieces of the Zhurong set. Let me see if I got one in here. Negative. Yeah, I got all the whips unlocked, which is nice. Let me go ahead and jack up the difficulty a little bit. So better stuff drops, because I have a cheat engine code on to increase the drop rate. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing this game. Starting to get a little burnt out. It is the artist formerly known as GrowTube TV. He is here. Can I have your autograph? The artist formerly known as GrowTube TV is here. Still no sign of getting your account back? Have they just not helped you at all? Like they're not even giving you a chance to get it back? It's pretty stupid if so. There's people that have done far worse than just uploading a tournament video. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I hear you though. I panicked when they said that Capcom was like getting super anal about mods on their games, so I deleted like every modded thing I did on DMC5. I deleted all those videos. So even though I've been uploading daily or streaming daily for like years, the streak is already broken because I just went ahead and deleted those videos. There were a couple of them that did well, but I would rather prioritize not losing my account. I don't know how much they care about DMC, but it's all because some degenerate streamed his new Chun-Li mod at a Street Fighter tournament a couple months ago. Now they're just going scorched earth over mods. I can understand not wanting thirst trap mods, but DMC5 mods are not that. DMC5 mods are... It's actually like more gameplay mods than cosmetics. But yeah, I kind of went through that. I deleted them last week. I'm just really glad I did it when that happened when it did, because I was gonna make a video about getting the mods to work on the Steam Deck, and I would have had to put an immense amount of effort into that, and I would have ended up just deleting it anyway, so blessing in disguise. Yeah, I haven't been putting like the emulators' names in the titles as much anymore, even though, you know, I legally bought all those games, right? Not one of those games is illegally obtained. They're all from my collection. But, you know, the people that make those decisions don't care, right? They just assume that you're a criminal. Like, I bought them. Emulation is legal. Yeah, I've been specifically avoiding, like, putting Yu-Jinx or Yuzu in the titles as much anymore. And people with half a brain can figure out it's on there, because it's a higher resolution and everything. But I gotta make sure the Nintendo ninjas don't find me. Even though I could give them a proof of purchase of every single game I featured. Legally bought them. we don't live in a society where even if you don't break the law, they still treat you like you did. So, gotta be careful. I think the interesting thing is that Goemon successor game, Mamida no Bakeru. That game, people were like in my comments like, "Where'd you get the game?" I'm like, I bought it and dumped it. I bought it and dumped it. I didn't get it from a site. Apparently, it like wasn't on the internet for like a week or something. That's when you know that game bombed. Nobody even put it on the internet. Like stuff that's actually in high demand. People put them on the internet like instantly. But apparently that game has been not doing too well. I think it's a number of reasons. They didn't do localization for it. There's no PC port. There's barely any marketing. I feel like they just kind of wanted it to fail, as they're not doing the things that are necessary to make people want to go and buy it. You make it Switch exclusive during holiday season, where there's like a lot of games to buy, even not necessarily brand new stuff, just like things from the past few months that people haven't had time to get around to. A lot of people are going to be getting those for Christmas, and I don't think that game is going to be top priority for anyone. Nobody's going to be rushing out of the store to go get that. They definitely should have prioritized doing a worldwide release for that. I don't really think it has that much text. It's kind of weird that they like don't even do that. I hate inventory management. There's no reason for that game to be Japan exclusive. That's the thing. I played through about a quarter of it. I'm kind of waiting right now because there's actually people fan translating it. But yeah, it doesn't have that much text. It's not... It's still a decent amount of text to the point where like I could see that maybe they thought it wasn't worth the money to do it. But it's still not that much. They could have easily like pushed the game back and localized it or something. But they chose to not do that, and it feels like they're getting the consequences of that, not putting it out. Just give me unlimited stuff, man. I don't want this. Just get rid of it! Yes! Just get rid of it. These things are useless. I gotta go do everyone's favorite inventory management. Why is it not letting me pick it up? I told it to get rid of this stuff. Just add a way to get rid of stuff quick. Just get rid of it. Yes! You just push a button and kill it. I don't want it. I can't get rid of any of this stuff, man. It won't go away. Don't want it. Just pick up the good stuff. Hate that about this game. Why can't you just go into the storage and just push a button and get rid of it fast? You can't even just... You can't even just select all of them at once and just get rid of them. So annoying. I don't know why games don't let you do that. If you're gonna give me loot, let me just access the storage anywhere and get rid of it. Or give me more space. I'm getting like 20 drops every time I finish a map. So it can only play for like a little bit before I have to go sit through all these damn load screens. And just get actually back to playing. How many spaces did that give me? Nowhere near enough. You know what the best game was? For one reason and one reason only? Godfall. You know why Godfall was great? Because it had unlimited storage. That game had unlimited storage. You could just get rid of everything so quick. It was awesome. The one thing that game did right, it's like, hey, yeah, you can just have, like 10,000 storage spaces. Have an infinite amount of it. I'm like, yes, yes, please. Where do I sign? I think that's the problem with loot games, is they either don't give you enough space or it's too hard to get rid of it. That's the worst thing about Diablo 4. That game has really boring loot, for one, and then also they only give you like 30 spaces for it. And then because they're like, oh, well, you want all the loot to be impactful. I'm like, yeah, it's cool that you can make rares into legendaries and stuff. That's actually a really cool system. That's actually one of the things that game does right. The problem is that you have so few spaces, you spend such a huge amount of time looking at stuff to determine if it's worth throwing out or not. You're like, you know, trash loot isn't inherently a bad thing. A lot of developers think it is. It's like, if it's easy to determine that it's trash, it's actually not that bad, because you can get rid of it quick. When you make it so that it's this huge, like, 5, 10, 20-second decision to get rid of something, that means you're spending more time looking at the loot than playing. That's the dilemma. I hated that about Diablo 4. Like, how do you not have more storage space? It's like they can't find a balance. Diablo 4 is so messed up. They said they can't even sell storage. Like, how do you screw that up? You want it to be a service game, right? Like, selling storage, I can say this from experience because I've done it, is the easiest way to get people to spend money. People don't want to, you know, gotcha for characters and stuff, but they'll totally pay for storage. Path of Exile, perfect example. Diablo 4 is like so jacked up at its core that they can't even sell storage. That's just so weird to me. If it was like $5 per stash tab, they would have made so much more money off that game. Just instantly. I'm like, oh well, it has to load. Their excuse was like, it has to load every character you're nearby and all their inventory. I'm like, well, other games do that, and it's not a problem. It's like the main thing that people buy in Path of Exile is storage. Yeah, sure. I'll buy 4 stash tabs. So I spend more time playing the game than playing Spring Cleanup. I think the Goemon game, Alvi, is just they don't have money to localize it. But then, at the same time, there's fans doing it for free. And they've already finished like 10% of the game in like a week. So I don't know if I buy that. I feel like the people that actually made the game could translate it faster, and it probably wouldn't cost that much, as long as they didn't do something stupid like try to dub it into English. I think it's the Basara situation where they think they need to dub it and everything, or they can't sell it. It's like it's a weeb game. Bad. I need to switch games. Yeah, I heard it only sold physical. It only sold like 10,000 copies, which is I don't know. I don't know what their sales projections were, but that's pretty low. I can't imagine digital is much more. And then, like I said in that video I put up of the game, I told people that I bought the game and dumped it because I like supporting good products so that we get more of them. People were asking for me to put up the download link. That tells you so there's no interest at all. If there's nobody putting it up on the internet, that's a really bad sign. That's actually a pretty good metric for how good something, a video game, is doing. People put stuff on the internet that's way worse than that game all the time. It's not a good sign. I mean, somebody has to buy it to dump it, right? At least one person has to buy it before it appears on the internet. Oops. Hate that fucker, he summons ads. Everyone's favorite. Summoning ads is always such fun. Especially in a game with a targeting system like this. Just gonna make a boss that summons ads. Everyone's favorite. Put more stuff on the screen you can't react to. I just couldn't parry at all. It was a good first fight, too. But yeah, I've never really seen that happen before. It's like people asking for the ROM. Because normally, pretty much every Switch game is on the internet pretty quick. Even before it's on the store. My RPG was leaked on the internet like a week before it came out. So the Goemon-like game not being on there is really bad sign. That's about the worst sign you can get. It's like, it's not hard to dump a Switch game. It takes like 20 minutes. You can have it on the computer in no time at all. It's a very bad sign. No one even wants to pirate it. Man, stop doing that full screen hitbox. I hate this boss. I like him when he just dies quick. I have to put him at the end too. Just fucking die, man. Should have been dead. I'm annoyed with this game. Gives you all the annoying bosses in like a row sometimes. That you don't want to fight. Puts the worst one at the end. Die, dude! You had no health! God. Attacking, never stopping. I don't know why I'm like so bad at this game now. I was like better at it before. Just give me all the bosses I don't like fighting. I hate fighting Zhang Liao because he just spams lightning. Just die, dude. Just attack non-stop. botch this time. Need to turn on more than one brain cell. I'm playing really bad tonight. Gameplay quality is very low. Bad gameplay. That's the worst gameplay I've had on this game in a while. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to town anyway, because I gotta see if I got anything good. Yeah, I saw the Goemon fan Twitter was talking about how badly it was selling. And I'm kind of tempted to go in there and say, like, yeah, I put up a video talking about how I bought the game legally and dumped it. And then people are asking me for the ROM. I'm like, yeah, that's about all the metrics you need right there. Shit's real bad if it's not on the internet. Most media in general, not just video games, if it's worthwhile, somebody pirates it, puts it up to share. And like, that game is like actually really high quality. Hopefully they can pivot into like a localization or like a put it on other consoles or something and maybe make some money back. They're clearly not spending any money on marketing, so maybe that'll help them make some of their money back at least. Hard to tell. See if I can get all dripped out in 8 stars. That would be a pretty big upgrade for today. That's an extra premium slot to work with. Probably one of those ones I had to drop a couple levels ago. Probably was what I needed, unfortunately. I guess I can just put on whatever, huh? Wait for a Ling Bao to drop. Yeah, let's just put on whatever. Yeah, I don't have a Ling Bao in here, do I? Yeah, he's tweaking out. Too many energy drinks. Let me see if I got one in here, maybe.
仕事しすぎも考えもんだね。
Sort by rarity. Let's see here. Alright, we're just gonna roll with what the punch is for now. Let me see if I got any more fists. Any good? Kind of just want to only roll 8 stars right now. Anything else is kind of useless at this point. Okay, so set bonus mitigation does not stack, so let's just find something decent in here. Something decent that keeps me at A agility would be ideal. Alright.
お腹空いてきちゃった。狩りでも行くとするかな。
Go ahead and put the drip back on. Like this one. There we go. Alright, so now I gotta change all this stuff. Alright, premium slots. Let's see, what is it? I need to put damage shift fire. Wait a minute. Take all this shit off. This is abysmal stuff on it. This one is really bad too. Very bad. About as bad as it gets. Terrible fixes. Let's see what I got here. I don't really need the luck because I'm just going to use the... I'm going to use the cheat engine code to get better drops because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing this game, to be honest. This patch is a real mixed bag. They made some things better, but then they made the RNG even worse, and I don't know. There's other stuff I could play other than this. There's other stuff I could play other than this. I don't know if I really want to... It's going to depend on... There's supposed to be like one more patch for this game. Barring any major bug fixes. This patch has also been very buggy as well. People have been crashing watching the cutscenes and stuff. It's been pretty bad. But there's supposed to be like one more patch. And if they don't add ways to mitigate the RNG, I'm probably not going to play this much longer. I think I got my money's worth. The ball's in their court if I keep playing this and streaming it. I would hope that they make it better, but then the fucking tooltip tells you that the new scrolls that you can get, you can't customize them. I'm like, you're just rubbing it in that you want people to play this forever. This game already has a very bad concurrent player count. It's already, like, really bad. I don't know what they think they're doing. I mean, they don't have, like, loot boxes or anything planned for this game after this patch that just came out this week. There's nothing else. The game is done. Might as well make it so people can actually enjoy the game. Not just want them to make love to RNG systems for the rest of their lives. So most people are just gonna move on. Myself included. I don't know how much longer I'll be on this game. Alright, so now I need to upgrade this. Let me see what R1s this has. It's got the up kicks, got the Psycho Crusher. Probably just need to change, like... Psycho Crusher's like the best move. I'll keep the Tetsuzanko, actually. Let's go ahead and upgrade this too. Let me make sure it's not too slow, actually. That's not bad. Make sure. Oh, I forgot to put damage shift fire. Alright, well, we can do that right now.
眠い。仕事しすぎも考えもんだね。
think I'll roll with that. Where's damage shift? Not have any of those? Yeah, that's like the one thing this is missing. Yeah, where's damage shift? What the hell, man? It's like just not here. I know I'm tired, but I know it's supposed to be in here. Must have like actually run out of damage shift. I don't have it in here. Wait a minute. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Put this on fire. There we go. Fixed. Alright. Weren't people saying there was supposed to be a Dynasty Warriors 10 announcement this year? I'm like, well, it's totally not happening now. People are like, it's going to be announced at the Game Awards. I'm like, there's no way a Dynasty Warriors game is ever getting announced at the Game Awards. The only thing Musou related you'll ever see at a Game Awards is if it's like a franchise Musou, if they have like Zelda Musou or Fortnite Musou or some shit, they'll have that there. I don't know, man. People get their hopes up too high. It's gonna have to be something, some Japanese game events that would announce that. It's not gonna be anything from here. They would rather announce Hideo Kojima's new game with no gameplay, just a bunch of faces opening their mouths. That's their idea of a good announcement. Because Jeff Keighley has such a raging boner for Hideo Kojima. They would rather announce that than I'm pretty sure more people would care about a new Dynasty Warriors than Hideo Kojima announcing another Zero gameplay trailer.
指揮官我々が勝者ですあなたたちの時間は僕が制する気を抜くのはまだ早すぎます指揮官
The No Gameplay Awards. Hey, look at this cartoon we made here. Look at this CG cartoon we made. I'm like, man, I'm here to like just look at ads for games. Can you show an actual game? An actual video game, not a movie.
シミュレーション完了
I think they held off on the movie trailers
我
this
々
year,
が勝者です
if I remember correctly. That was an improvement. Man, I get bombarded with movie trailers.
あなたたちの時間は僕
Just
が制
doing
する
anything on the internet. Can I, like, have an escape from that?
あなたの生存確率はゼロです
Watch the new Wonka movie with Timothy Chalamet. That's all over the place now. I'm like, man, I so don't care. No interest.
Simulation 完了指揮官我々が勝者です
Is YouTube still being really anal about people blocking
あなたた
ads?
ちの時間は
Because I pay for premium because I watch on mobile a lot when I'm out. It's worth the $12 a month for me.
気を
But
抜
like,
くの
are
は
they
まだ早
still
すぎます指揮官
they still doing the thing where they tell you they'll block the video playback if you use ad block? I know they were doing that for a while, but I've been paying for premium for like a year, so I don't get affected by that. But, I think they got in trouble for doing that, actually. Like, it's not gonna stop people. All it's gonna do is discourage it. It's not gonna stop them from doing it. And the ad revenue is so bad right now anyway. I'm pretty sure any creator that doesn't have a massively inflated ego would just tell you to just block the ads anyway. Most of us will tell you, yeah, just block the ads. If you feel some intense guilt for blocking the ads, then just send the streamer $1. Send them a couple dollars a year. That's all it takes. Anybody who says otherwise is trying to swindle you out of money. I've had people do that. Send me like $5. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and block the ads. They're fucking annoying. I get it.
僕の機体からはのあなたたちの時間
I
は
think people really do it out of
もう
malice.
逃げ場はありませんよあなたの
私に任せてください
But yeah, I haven't heard anyone really talking about the ad blockers not working on YouTube anymore. I don't hear much about it. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't work on Twitch. All it does is just the ads don't work for like a couple hours and then they change the filter and then the ads get blocked again. Every time.
あなたたちの時間は僕が制するもう逃げ場はありませんよ時の果てで 滅びよ。
最悪は全ては純粋な国をもたらす
Wasn't it DSP that said if you,
苦痛という牢獄
was quoted as saying if you block ads, you're stealing content? I think it was him that said that. What a bunch of baloney. That does sound like something he would say. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did say that. I don't know if that's something somebody made up, but that sounds like a DSP-ism to me.
もう逃げ場はありませんよ。
私に任せてください。
時の果てで滅びよ。
これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返す。
僕の使いからは逃れられませんよ。あなたたちの時間は僕が制する。僕の使い、もう逃げ、あなた
私に任せてください。
時の果てで滅びよ。
ナナミが元気一体これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。
ターゲットロックオン、最大火力。
どうか安らかに苦痛という
My ad revenue has been really bad. I can't imagine what it's like for people that actually have like families to support and aren't just like me. I only have to support myself. It's been pretty bad lately. I don't expect December's revenue to be more than like $60.
シミュレーション完了。指揮官、我々が勝者です。もう逃げ場はありませんよ。あなたたちの時間は僕が制する。
That's pretty much why everyone's taking sponsorships now.
あなたに
私に任せてください。
I'm just an idiot and I won't take shit like Raid Shadow Legends. That's my fault. I only want to take sponsorships for stuff I would actually use.
私と共に虚空にもうできるように
I don't want to shill Ebony or War Thunder or
ターゲットロックオン。
World of Warships or whatever. I wish I had that capability to do that, but
指揮官
I don't know.
ナナミとパワーちゃん
I always skip past that stuff, so I watch something and they're like, oh, we got a sponsored segment from Raid Shadow Legends. I'm like, man, I'm already not interested. I gotta sign up for the earning thing on here and see if they actually have anything worth a damn and not just more shitty mobile games. It's probably most of what it is. Yeah, I'm not shutting that crap on my channel. Especially because they pay dirt.
もう逃げ場はあります。時の果てで滅びよ。
ナナミが元気一体指揮官ナナミとパワーちゃんって超すごいでしょ。
That's why I'll take the DMC sponsorship. I'll totally take that. I might not like that game as much as 1.0, but it is something that I would play without being paid. That's pretty much my criteria. I'm not gonna shill random junk for a quick buck. That has to be something I would actually use. That's why I was really happy to get that. I'm like, well, you're actually like not looking for somebody with a more billion subs. Somebody that can actually make good content for it and would play it anyway. I kind of want to support that. I want to support companies doing that instead of let's go get XQC to play it for 2 seconds and openly hate on it. That happened with that Hunter's Arena Legends game. Do you guys remember that? Hunter's Arena Legends, it was the game that came out before Naraka Blade Point, and they paid him to play it. He openly shat on it the entire time, and he had like, I don't know, tens of thousands of people watching. I'm like, I don't think that's really doing anything for your brand. You got a lot of eyes on it, but they're all just openly hating on it. I mean, it's not going to make any money. Hey, Gro, do you have Granblue? Do you have the new Granblue? You want to test the netcode a bit? If you're still here? Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I guess he's not here. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'll see you guys later.